Hey guys, and welcome to the Global Space Program, where I can actually speak some words. Hey Argo, how you doing here? Hey Zed as well. I've literally just had Windows 10 pop up into my face and be like, hey, don't worry, I'm just downloading stuff in the background. I'm like, no, do not like that. So I've had to try and crash that down in the background. If anybody notices a drop in signal quality, do please let me know as soon as possible so I can get back into Task Manager, shut down my Windows 10 processes and be like, no, it's my internet. I say what goes through there. Man, okay, cool. How are we doing? Right, we've got we've got ZTech, TSG, Luna, Carl. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing, ladies, gentlemen, and entities out there? Today, we're going to go have a look at a mission. I've been trying to do this mission for a little bit of time now. Did I reset just before? Let's just reset all of that. Bam, go back and start. ZTech dropped down this mission to me about a week ago, week and a half. Was it Saturday or Tuesday he dropped it on me? Well, whatever. He dropped a mission at me. Since then, I've done 5. Count them. Count this. He's even got the number right there. 5 different versions of these craft, starting from something that I thought would be like, hey, I'm going to the moon. I need to do some mining, and that's it. This will not even do the first couple of orbits. You've got to do so many like inclination burns and wait for the right time and stuff like that. So that was completely rubbish. Wait. I am recording all my footage as well, because if I can do this, the server may or may not be running in the background anyway. Let me go and have a look. If you want to play on the server whilst listening to me talk, that is fine. I am happy to do so. I just felt like doing this mission today. Is that where I want it to be? This is where I want it to be. Hang about. I'm just going to click a few things in the background here and try and make sure that this is indeed running? Question mark. Hey, little server, give me some information. Yeah, it is running. It's running in the background. If you need the IP, I will quickly drop that in as well. Let me copy that. Intricate mouse work. Okay, let's do that. Right, okay, so I was talking about all that. Have I got a recording going? I have. Okay, so then I did version 2. I was like, yeah, this is much better. I mean, like, look at the size of it. Of course it will be fine. The problem here was the fact that I didn't have any radiators. So I would try and do some stuff and try and convert some fuel, and then, like, things get hot. The ablator on here, look, there's a ablator, yeah? I was on the surface of the moon trying to, like, just burn some fuel, yeah, make myself some more fuel, and all this just, like, burns away. I'm like, wait, I need that to get back home. Don't do that. So let's open it up to number 3 here. I thought this would be ideal, if I'm to be honest with you. I thought this would be amazing. Again, we've still got the lack of heating problem, but I thought lack of cooling problem, but I thought I'd be able to sort things out. Did you hear of Lettuce on Mars KSP mod? No, I did not. No, I did not. Yeah. But what went wrong with this? If I remember correctly, I don't. It took too long to process or something like that. I can't remember exactly why I ended up going for version 4. This will all get told. This story will all get told in the video that's about to come. I've got all of this recorded on video. I've got like literally 5 hours of footage to go through. Most of it will going to be like, I built this ship, this is how it blew up. Or something like that. This is the problem. Then I built this monstrosity, and it is a monstrosity, and it really did really well. If I have a look, we've got over here crew. No, I have to go to the tracking. Oh, let's remember to do that. I need to go to the tracking station to see what I want. But we get a list of objectives somewhere, and this is one of the problems that I've been having, is that I don't get given the list of objectives right at the beginning. That makes it very awkward. But one of the things I need to do is like land on the moon, go to 3 different places, and then go into orbit, land, go into orbit. That's actually really difficult with the size of ship I've got. So I ended up building this thing. Now this is just a beast. An absolute beast, and this is how far I've got. The problem with this is, you'll see this little module down here. So this is for jumping around the moon. You can see we've got a little ore holding canister in the middle there. But with these extended, and then if I go and land really close to where I'm supposed to be landing, which I am supposed to be doing, you know, I'm supposed to, it's a bit of a slope, so I end up landing with some of these landing legs touching down first, and they just explode. Like, they're not even a little bit of warning or a bounce or anything like that. They just full on go up in smoke. So what I'm going to do is just kind of double them all up, and I'm hoping that's going to be good enough. That's just a tweak to version 5. I don't think this is a different version number. I think we'll do it like that. Okay, that's all looking good. Let's retract all these out here. Retract, 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 and retract. Now, I started off with a fairing around this entire thing, but it really didn't work for me. Really didn't work. Let's make all this. Okay, what's been going on here? This is going to be in first real use of DLC parts. Awesome, TSG, awesome. Let's mod. It adds one little experiment for atmospheric bodies. There are funny comments about how the object atmosphere influences lettuce growth. I like it. So it's literally just like a hydroponics experiment, if you will. You turn up, you grow your thing, and you go, ha, look at how this has affected my plant. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have a small sip of tea here. Okay, that turned out to be quite a big sip of tea. Sorry about that. All right. I think we're ready for the test. Are you guys ready for the test? I've been working through this. I think we're good to go. We're going to go with Valentina. I'm going to put Valentina into the other costume because, you know, I like watching girls get changed or something. And then we'll go. We've got radiators toggling. We've got the drills toggling. Is there anything else I need to put? We've got the land gear already set for free. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Let's save it. Let's launch it. We'll probably find out why I've got So apparently I made it extremely difficult yet called it easy. Yeah, well, yeah. That's the way I think. I mean, honestly, like the individual parts are not hard. It's just I've never strung a 7 objective mission together before. It's good. It's fun. It's a challenge worthy of my name. You know. I really like it. I really like it. Okay, so this is the beast we've got. I mean, just look at this. It is taller than the flagpole. Which flag have we used? I forgot to put the red Kraken in, so I think I went for the cheap imitation that that squad give you. Let's just aim camera. Where's the aim camera? There it is. Aim camera at the top. Hey, that's it's quite the view you've given me there. No, I can't see the flag. That is unfortunate. Anyway, let me show you where we're going. We are trying to get into this... What do I see back there? Oh, that was that Juna's orbit. Wow, it was showing me everything. We're trying to get into this inclined orbit. Nice and easy. All we need to do is fast forward a little bit. Just a little bit in time. What I've been doing here is focusing on the planet. That way the... I think you should call it only going to the moon. Yeah, maybe. I will call the video that. I'm not going to call the stream that because people will be like, what? I think Mission Z, people think... Mission Z? Mission Z? I don't know which one you want to go with there. Sounds a lot like zombies, though, doesn't it? Okay, T, throttle up. Wish me luck, guys. 2, 1, go. Now, I have the same problems with this that I always have, which is that my liquid fuels burn out quicker. So you can see that I've actually taken a lot of my solid fuel away here, and we've just got to try and figure out which way we're going. Now, if we're looking at this, we want to go southeast, which is nice and easy. The east is over here as we normally go. We just need to push up a little bit. Now, I don't want to go too far off of the horizontal, because I don't know if you've noticed, but this thing is about as aerodynamic as your mum flying backwards, you know. It's not really a thing. Oh, you should know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Rename vessel. Only to the moon. Oh, only going to the moon. I can type. Typing is a thing. Only going to the moon. Accept. Alright, awesome. I also noticed that I'm carrying... Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's line ourselves up here. Get ready for our stage. Bricks aerodynamics, it's true, it's true. Honestly, I always like referencing your guys' mums, so you feel like you're a bit more included, you know. Honestly, it's because you can say your mum without getting censored on YouTube, and I think that's alright. Alright, we are going to fly up here. You can see my computer a little bit struggling with this. I'm not sure why. I thought it would have been A-OK, but, you know, I am recording, streaming, and doing this as well. But honestly, oh, we just lost... Oh, I mistimed. Staging. I need a check your staging emote. Hey Gunders, how's it going out there? How's it going? I just want to go back to the spawn. I need to do a little bit of a staging I know what's gone wrong. It's this one here. What I want to do is drop the liquid core before dropping the rest of those solids. Okay, alright, fine. Can we do that faster? I don't know if we can actually do that faster, legitimately. I will try. Oh, was this the right time to launch? Yeah, okay. So this is a thing that I've noticed several times whilst doing this mission, is you will fast forward. I did get the updated mission, yeah, where I could put the large radiators on. It was the last updated one I could see on the Discord anywhere. But yeah, I've been noticing this thing where, so I'll start the mission over here, and then I'll move time forwards, and then I'll do a revert. Does it have a different banner? I think so. We will find out shortly. If not, I'll like post-process it into place. But I was fairly sure I went and found the latest one on the Discord. There hadn't been much chatter, so we'll check it out. We'll check it out as soon as I get rolling. Just gonna punch this up to orbit and then we'll look at it. Can we get rid of that? Go on, solid fuels. Be gone with ya. That's going to be a little explodey. Alright, let's go check the banner now. Let's restart. Okay. We got all that saved. Got all that saved. Does it have a different banner? How do we go and check this? How do we go and check this? I believe we look. Play mission. This. Same banner as last time. Get out of the way, DMP. Let's just check. It's just the starting banner. Just checking if it actually works what I did with replacing it. Yeah, I don't see this one. Let's continue from where we were. I do like to check to see if other things have been working or not. Yeah, I don't see the replacement banner anywhere. Is this really where it reckons I'm continuing from? Like, surely it should have launched. Surely it should have. Okay, let's make that fix permanent. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's cool. Another thing I need to make sure we've got double the landing legs. Make sure we got the right crew. Okay, we're set to go back outside again. I always like taking Valentine. Do we really want to put Zed in charge? Sorry, man, I just don't think so. Any preference on the flag? I don't know what that noise was before I asked that. Any? I don't know. I kind of like the Kerbin one at the moment because, once again, I didn't put the red Kraken in. Really should get that in there. Start mission. It's the same as sorting out the DMP server. Why are you taking the tourists? Because it's always fun to just take them along. Because I've got the space. I've got the space. And it doesn't disallow it. You're supposed to take the tourist later. Ah. Well, Zed's going for a jolly jaunt. A jolly jaunt. Is there a way you can spawn him later then? That's a question right there. That's a question. I might drop him off somewhere and pick him up later. Maybe drop him in orbit. It should work out, though. It should work out fine. Okay, this is literally last window before we have to, like, wait for it to go around an entire another orbit. That's fine. That's fine. Last possible second. We should be able to burn these full pelt, actually, looking at... No, look how fast that's going down. I don't want to go above 2 Gs of acceleration, because then you start losing, like, thrust efficiency to wind resistance. I think we should be here. Now, obviously, it's not actually based on your amount of acceleration, it's what your absolute speed is whilst going through the air. But I find that if you go just a little bit below 2 Gs, you don't really run into that ceiling. Of course, as solid fuel burns out, it gets more efficient, so you're going to have to deal with that as well. But this should be fine. This should be fine. Alright, we're about to drop our solids. 3, 2, 1, launch. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, the next one's coming up with these liquids. Wait, why did you have Poland's flag? Did I have Poland's flag? It was green and blue, wasn't it? I might have access to Poland's flag via another 3. Oh yeah, I did manage to overcome the vertical decoupler thing. You can see I've got little rounded shapes here. I also did a weird thing, but that works out really well. They gave me this little inner space here to do some things with. I actually really enjoyed having that. The other thought that I had was that I could go out sideways, like so I could go one set out and then come back into the middle. I didn't see it, Carl, but I'm going to say because of another 3. He's the guy who sends me flags, and he's Polish, and he's quite proud of his heritage as well. Well, from what I've been able to tell. He probably won't say that, but I think he's quite proud. What were we playing where he... Oh, man, that is a terrible, terrible angle. Let's bring that back up. I think it was for the DMP flags, so that he would send a flag in, and then if he planted a flag anywhere, we could see on stream what his actual flag was. That might be the reason why. Sometimes it's hard to know. Things just accumulate on my PC. Okay, that's a little bit there. Let's try and just bring this into a slightly closer line here. That's a pretty terrible takeoff. I've just heard a stage drop, so let's drop that. Away he goes. Full throttle for the win. You can see I've got a bunch of vectors here, but they're like super limited at the moment. Later on I'm going to need them to help me orientate myself a little bit better, but right now they're just for extra oomph. Just for extra oomph. Okay, is this actually going to turn around anymore? Let's try, whilst it is inefficient, let's try a little bit of a sideways turn like this. Just really getting hectic here. Yeah, that's helping a bit. Not amazingly so, though. 3, I reckon the best we're going to get is about a 2 degree. Let's go from there. I'm going to hit the prograde node, and that should now keep our ascending node as it is. We want to take this up to 150, almost exactly there. There's the Apple apps for that. I've never quite managed to get these two line up first time, but they get close. They get close. All I'm going to do now is just bring it out to a circle, and then I'll have to change the inclination as I go around, because unfortunately I can't do anything until I am at the same point as the ascending node. Alright, let's swing this around. Round, round, round. Now, this part of the mission I've never really had too much of a trouble with. That first one, the first version of the ship I've been using, that had a little bit of trouble there. But this one should be fine. I'm going to make generous use of quick saves to get me through this. I've got a feeling that, I mean, this top section here, not so much now that I've built this bottom section, but this top section, when it was jumping between the pickup points, when I was jumping between those, the amount of fuel it had was exactly the right amount. So if I'm put myself off by more than 5 or 6 degrees and then I had to try and correct my burn, I would end up slamming into the floor a little bit too quick. I hear that's a perennial problem in Kerbal. I'll be honest, I'm surprised you haven't rage quit by now. No, I don't feel that I'm a rage quitty person. I kind of... You know those speedrunners where you watch them just like slam their face into a wall 1,000 times before they actually figure out a strat for it? Yeah, I reckon I could get down with that, you know? I'd be like, oh, it's so annoying, rah, 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 rah. But then the accomplishment when you actually get it done. I live for that. That's great. That's amazing. So I'm going to keep trying this. I mean, especially when it's a mission like this where you can see what you need to do to fix the problems that you've created for yourself. You know, that is a thing. All right, I'll go laters, buddy. Laters. Have a good time, man. Have a good time. Right, yeah, this is going down. We started burning a little someone. I want to see someone do a speed run of this. I would love to see someone do a speed run of this. Why do I have a rule for gaming time? Well, you know, it's so you can do other things with your life than just sit around playing computer games all the time. They do kind of sap your time when you should be doing things like curing cancer, right? I mean, I was supposed to be a doctor. Just sat here playing computer games. And with that, I'm going to have some hot chocolate. My burn seems to be going well. We are 70 seconds ahead of Apple apps. and it doesn't seem to be going too far off of that track. We've got 200 meters per second burn down. Actually, we're starting to build up time towards Applewaps. Do I want to slow down my thrust a little bit so it doesn't go too... Have I watched Ready Player One yet? No, I have not. I probably should do, though. It's one of those cultural films that everyone's going to be asking me about, right? Did you see a recommendation last night? Well, we should watch that then at some point, as I've had my first person ask me about it. So yeah, we should probably watch that. I'll have an opinion by Saturday. You are a pro-prefer. Thanks, man. I like that. Okay, so we've now got ourselves into the place where it wanted us to be. That's pretty cool. But obviously, we need to make our PR flight here. We got to get Valentina out. We got to get her to let go. I like looking at the sun for this. So if we do that, kind of steady ourselves up, then spin the camera around, press F2, take a little bit of a screenshot. No, my screenshot button has not been working in Kerbal for a little while here. If people want to screenshot that, go for it. But there we go. There's a nice little thumbnail there for anybody who wants it. Right, let's press F2 again. V to get the camera back to where we want it to be. Oh, hiccups all of a sudden. I didn't even drink my hot chocolate. Don't do that. Let's fly over here. Now, the hatch is actually down below. Whilst it looks like any one of these could be used as a hatch, it is only the one with the thing you can look through in it that works. And it is literally the only one you can look through. If I press C, we're not in Valentina's face there. We're in Zed's. Let's go to Valentina's. Hi. So, we've got that one. You can't look through that. That one looks like it might be able to, but... Oh, actually, no, that's a star field, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought that was just an instrument, but and we can look through this one as well. Ready Player One isn't ready yet. It's in Poland. Is it not? Has it not been released yet? Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I will. Oh, look, there's another one down here. Oh! It's Minmus, guys. It's Minmus. Just randomly, this high texture, high density texture. There we go. Spit in there. Alright, well, hi Minmus. Bye Minmus. Alright, that was good. That was fun. We are back outside with control issues. There we go. Now we need to try and find our way to the moon. Now this isn't too difficult to do. We set as target over here. We find the descending node or ascending node, whichever one you want to do. That is because that is the point where your orbit intersects the moon's orbit. So if you fly away at the other side, you push up the side that will go and touch. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can do that in one maneuver. Really? Are you kidding me? Normally I've got to wait for like 5 hours or something. Oh, that's really good. Okay, what's the next maneuver? Let's do this. Guess the nickname of the main character. If it's not Twitchi, I'm going to be very disappointed. No, I don't know. Guess the nick. I hope it's Zed. Honestly, dude. I hope it's Z or Zed or something like that. That would be amazing. I haven't really found out much about it other than it's like this virtual world thing. You know much about it? No, shake of head. So I just got a yes. Was that a yes to a T or a Z? Node in short time, 52-second burn. Wait until that gets down to about 26 seconds. It is awesome. 20, 34, 20, 33, 32, 31. All right, come on, just a little bit longer. I've got 4 seconds. That's what we're looking for. There we go. All right, let's make this burn. Just going to go straight out to the moon. We're going to jump up and come back down. It's E. Awesome. That is so cool, man. that is really cool. Yeah, I'll definitely go and watch that. Ooh, wow. My hot chocolate is hot. It's normally tepid by the time I get to it. Alright. It's different from the book, but still amazing. Hey, Dylan Folston, how are you doing out there, buddy? I am currently deep within a mission that my good buddy Zed there has set for me. It involves a triple moon land. Well, not triple moon landing. Landing on the moon 3 times, going 3 different places on the moon. I don't know, however you want to call that. Going back up into orbit, coming back down. It's quite a complex and intricate mission that we're going to try and sort out here. Now, when I do this burn, I always like to make it as high as possible in the orbit of the Mun, in the Mun sphere of influence. Oh man, that is terrible. Oh gosh. Oh, just as I was saying how I like to have it as high as possible. Oh man. Well, the reason being is then I can jump into here and try and angle myself up with the other side. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's really, really, really bad. We can try and join it. No, the only place we can join up with it is going to be here. I've got to try and put a maneuver node like here, add maneuver. Does that look close? That's a little bit too far up. This is literally one of the hardest parts of the mission, is moving this down here, because if I try and move it while we're in a line like this, it will then move this maneuver node back there for me, which might make you think that it's in line, but it's really not. I don't know how Squad have made this happen, but it's horrible, and I wish that wouldn't. Okay, let's turn that around like that. Alright, we've now got to try and like tweak this to look close to the orbit we're going for. It doesn't need to actually be close, it just needs to look like it, you know. Within 10%, I believe, is the margin of error here. Slow it down, bring it back. Okay, that's going to be just twiddling with the inclination. 412 oh, what, of ISP? What, the Wolfhound? It's really good, right? Like, really good. Like, OP, really good. It's what I'm using on the interstage of this. It's, like, really good. Yeah, I totally understand your exclamatory behaviour there. It's totally the one. We have not put ourselves in the right place. It's, oh, this is where we need these. Bam! Turn, turn, turn. Vectors, they are the best thing in this game. Imagine if I can remove the ability for use of maneuver nodes in the mission. I straight up wouldn't be able to do it, mate, I don't think. Nah, that's a lie. I could do it. But it would be a bit more awkward. Okay, but now these are bouncing around. Let's get this thrust limiter right down so it can try and get itself back into a central burning position. Alright, just like that. That'll do. Coming down within 200 meters per second to be done here. It should be nice and fun. About to lose our boosting stage, but that's fine. This is almost exactly what we wanted it for. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got. I'll take it. It's not perfect, but I'll take it. Right, let's try and get here. Add maneuver. Pull this down. That one's pretty good. How do you launch that Saturn V stage? I had to... Well, actually, I just put it straight down. And just press space, you know. It was... This is all part of the new DLC part, the Making History expansion. So this bottom bit at the bottom, you can see Kerberdyne engine cluster adapter. That is the one that enables me to put the Mammoth tank down with the vectors around it. If I could take it off, I'd show you. Can you see that there's this line going down here? This white and black stuff here is a separate engine. In fact, it highlights it all on its own. If you just change that for a big middle engine, that would be amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. How far off are we from the burn? 5 minutes. Let's just get... What's the next manoeuvre? Oh, cool. So, what do you mean, how did I launch it then, buddy? I've obviously misunderstood the question. Can you ask it in another way using different words, and then I'll see if I can apply my dumb to it, and maybe we'll get it. Sorry, I'm a bit thick at times. I have trouble understanding internet words. Alright, let's move this forwards a little bit. What are we going to go for here? I mean, like, technically 1.5 seconds, but we'll go for 2. Oh, no. No fuel! There we go. Burn! This might take a little bit longer. Wasn't quite ready for this. So, as stated, this Wolfhound has a ridiculous specific impulse. 412 seconds means that I can just do everything I ever need to do on this stage. I go with the philosophy that I'm not wrong, the universe is. So, in my head, that's what's happening. It's really heavy, so did you use like loads of tape? So, yes and no. I put 2 other cores around, 4 boosters around it. So, you know, like... orange tanks, like what are they? The 2 meter parts. I used those as like liquid boosters for the Saturn tank. Yeah, and that worked really well. That worked really well. And then I also put 3 of the kickbacks, the largest solid boosters, on each of those 2 meter tanks as well. So I had a bunch of mainsails lifting it, as well as the kickback solid boosters. Worked out really well for me, actually. Worked out really well. Okay, how far away are these from each other? Further than I would like. Let's bring this down to about 55. Okay, then we're going to do everything we need to do, like, here. This is the spot. The problem is, there seems to be this real click-through problem. Did I take a look at everything you've added? I thought so, but now I'm not so sure, mate. If you let me know what you've added, then I will try and double check whether I've seen it or not. You mean all the parts? Yeah, I had a good look through all the parts, if that's what we're on about. I noticed the rover wheels had been dropped in as well. Maybe I should have used those at some point. I'm doing everything with rockets and thrusters here, but maybe rover wheels would have been good to move me around the planet. Oh, the space, the ISS space station. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I haven't got to that part in the mission, but I saw the craft file for it. Okay, that's good. Add maneuver, make these match, and then we're good. That was actually more burns than I normally do for this mission, but it will do. It will do. Don't want to add maneuver. I want to warp to the next one, and hopefully that will give us time to spin round. So I think I want to work with people to put a pack together. There's a few missions that I feel like would work really well. Things like space station builds, or I mean, do you reckon people would like a mission where they launch pre-built space station modules? Is that a thing? I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to collaborate with a lot of people to try and come up with different types of missions. Now, obviously, at some point. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. Yeah, we'll do this. At some point, I think we're going to find out that there's only like 4 or 5 types of missions you can do. You know, like you sometimes realise that there's like, I don't want to use the word meta, but there's almost like a meta to the missions that can be done. You can either do a rescue mission, or you do a land somewhere mission, or you do a travel somewhere and blow something up mission. You know, that's cool. Yeah, Dylan, we'll definitely work together with stuff. Are you a member of my Discord? I've got a feeling that I'm going to be opening another KSP Discord room for mission ideas. I'd like to spend a little bit of time, maybe once a week, maybe a little bit more often, just putting some missions together and releasing some content out to the community. I always enjoy, like, in Minecraft, I enjoy making maps. Yeah, I enjoy the stuff like that. And the same with like GTA, I like making the races and stuff like that. So I'd really like to make some content to give back. You know, the Mario Maker. Need to get out. I want to do that, but I don't know how to make it, so I pre-book part and then force the player to use it and send it somewhere. Okay. Hey Cubic, how's it going, buddy? We're currently deep within Zed's mission. The DMP server is currently open. If you want to go and play around whilst listening to me prattle on about how I'm trying to do this mission, you're welcome to do so. But Zed set me this mission about a week ago. It might be a week and a half. And he was like, hey, you should do this. This is quite hard. I was like, yep, this is actually quite hard. I've been trying to solve it ever since. I think I'm finally at the point where I can solve it, but don't hold me to that, because we've only got so long left to the stream. I've only got an hour and a half left. I mean, who knows what's going to happen in that time. Okay, is that about right for the beauty shot? That is pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, F2s. In there. Something like that. Take them if you want them. That's cool. That's cool. Build spaceships from sci-fi film. That's probably not a bad idea. I've got a friend and viewer, Wise, he makes a lot of really good replica ships. I might see if he fancies trying his hand at some sci-fi classics. Oh, we're losing Valentina behind the radiator. We'll try and do something like that. That would be good if I could get him to build some ships and then I could put them into like a narrative format. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure as a group we can come up with something much better than that I on my own can make. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, just look at my English. I mean, obviously you guys are going to help me better than that. Now, do I go straight there or do I wait for it to come? No, we've got fuel. We've got fuel. Let's just go straight there. Now, if I was trying to be super efficient, as I have tried to be in the past, what I would actually do is wait for this to rotate on the planet underneath me and come meet my orbit and then like drop my orbit like that. I've done that a few times. That's been good fun. But I think this time we're just going to go directly there. Like that. Then if I speed up and slow down, we're not that far off of Equatoria. Okay, cool. I like that. Going to join then. Brilliant, buddy. Brilliant. Okay, let's press T and maneuver this around. I do prefer doing locked camera when we're doing maneuvers like this. You're like, ooh, look at the world change. Changing world. Alright, yeah, anyway. Carl's all alone on the server. That's fine. Do you have to wait for the rotation of the moon? You don't have to. Don't have to. I'm going to just make a burn straight there. I could if I wanted to, though. I could if I wanted to. I have done in the past. I've got a few bits like that. Is TSG not on the server with you, Carl? I'll get there eventually. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. That should now push me further down. I kind of wish I'd done it a little bit further. No, that's good. That's good. I was going to say more on the equator, but that's actually a little further south than I thought than the equator. So that's all good. We'll just let the orbit go over the top. KSP is crashing and TSG just left. Okay, fair play, man. Fair play. Alright, is this lined up well? That's lined up kind of well. We'll go with that one. Is the server on 24/7? No, not really. I mean, it was this week because I forgot to turn it off. But generally, no. Generally, it's only on whilst I'm on. Means everyone can kind of be the same sort of thing. I mean, I am tempted just to leave it running. Though we'd need like some sort of better way of establishing objectives for us. That's the problem there. Oh, look at that. That's where we're landing, right over there. Right over there. Are we lined up correctly? No, we are not. Okay, let's try it like this. How much does it cost you to put it on for a day? For a day, pennies. It's not a matter of cost. Not even slightly a matter of cost. It costs me the same amount whether the server runs or whether it's not running. I rent the space per month, and and that is just a few quid. It's nothing expensive. Of course, all made possible by Patreon viewers like yourself, Zed. I'd like to thank you all out there very, very much for anybody who has even contributed a single dollar, but in particular the long-term people like yourself, misaligned over there, Mad Frank. They all are the people that make sure that this channel can just carry on running, despite the many pressures of the world that are out there, despite every effort that the world makes to mean that I have to go out and do other things. No, you guys are like, yeah, you stay there and entertain us, man. You stay there and entertain us. And I thank you all so very, very much for that. You have no idea how much it means to me. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, I think this camera view is not going to help us. I think you can get multiplayer mode for KSP. Yeah, we have a server running right now, in fact. I'm not currently on that server, but we do have a server running right now. Yeah, there's also LMP, Zed. Not LMP, Zed. Zed, my friend, there is another multiplayer mod called LMP, which I think I might also try and see if I can do a tutorial for. Get another 20,000 views quick. Well, it wasn't quick, but it was 20,000 views. Wow. Right, that way. I think so. That's pretty good. More popular than Kerbal than Collaborative Warfare. I mean, like, wow. Let's have more thrust. Let's turn this way. Make sure that I'm not going to die. But one thing I have noticed is that is not perfectly synced up with the marker on the map there. So that's a shame. That's a shame. I mean, if we were going to do a permanent KSP server, I would do things like put life support on there, life support, remote tech. You know, things like that, things that we would have to like work together to do. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna actually crash. I haven't even done a single. Oh no! Quick save. What is this? Who knew making tutorial videos for a game could be profitable? I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Oh man, I am gonna die. Am I? No, I think I'm just gonna lift up here. Maybe. Am I safe? Am I not? I can only be 6 kilometers away from that. So 3.6, sorry. So I need to go back no matter what happens here. I think I've just stopped myself from dying. Okay, I want to go that way. Okay, we're on the way back up. That's good. We've got plenty of fuel. I'm not worried about fuel. That's why I've got this like bulky stage here. You can see there's this other stage on top that's going to be used for various things. Come on, let's go that way. Let's go that way. Okay, that's looking better. We just stretch this out a little bit further. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, sweet. We're going the right way again. Are we going to be able to, like, save ourselves before we die, though? That's a question. That is a question. Let's go radial out for now. And then just kind of tick it over like this. Make sure we're not coming down too heavy. Obviously, we do want to come down relatively fast. And at the same time, I could quite easily just like nullify my up-down speed, wait until we're floating over the top of the landing point. For some reason, DMP didn't appear. That's a bit unusual. Not unheard of, though, but unusual, definitely. Let's limit that. Oh, no, not thrust. No, gimbal. Saw that just like kicking around wildly whilst we were trying to turn there. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. Coming in for our first landing. Now this is where it all went terribly, terribly wrong. Nah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, last time this is where it all went terribly, terribly wrong because I did not let. It turns out 3 meters per second was enough to cause trouble. If I'm gonna like aim my camera here, let's just keep an eye on this bottom bit here. All right, we're 3 kilometers up. Though honestly, we all know that's not right. All right, over there we got vertical speed. Radar. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's slow down a lot faster, shall we? Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm going to now keep it on radial out. Not got far to go, but it's far enough. And the landing spots are nice, they're interesting. Oh, I should have gone up there. I should have gone up there. Yeah, they're very interesting, very interesting. I want to try and land at 1.5 meters per second, if at all possible. Oh, look, we're kicking up some dust. We're kicking up some dust. No, the wrong way. Speed up, not slow down. Anything under 1 meter per second, I'm going to be very happy with. Between 1 and 2. Ah, that's what happened last time. I'm salty. I'm so super salty right now. Alright, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Believe it or not, it's not. But, man, what happens if I just turn that off? This is the next thing. Is it self-supporting? Kind of. Kind of. Dylan, you're asking how to get the multiplayer mods. If you go to my channel, oh no, it's going to fall over. If you go to my channel and you search by most popular videos, you will find that I have a video all about how to get multiplayer Kerbal Space Program on the go. Alright, what we need to do is we need to get Val out, go and do the things we need to do before this thing falls over. I don't know if that's actually going to be possible or not. Honestly, I don't. Come on, Val, get up. Take surface sample. Great. Plant a flag. Swap back over. Can we swap? I can't swap. Why not? Okay. Thingy. Great. Taking this. Okay. Thank you. No. Quick, Val. Get under there. Get on. Oh. That's not acceptable, unfortunately. Okay, alright. Let's quit. There's places where it saves, right? Oh no, it's not gonna be saving anywhere useful, is it? I don't think. Let's have a look. Play mission. I should be able to go orbit. Oh no, it only lets me continue. Doesn't let me... Yeah, no, that's unfortunate in the extreme. I mean, we're gonna go see what we can do here. Because this is Kerbal, and we try these things. Oh man, that broken me out in instant sweat. I was kind of hoping this top one would survive, so that we could cook some more fuel. Don't know, press B. I press V. That's unfortunate. There are 101 Kerbals lost in the server. Yeah, people do that. Oh man, T radio out. No, I mean, like we've got another trick up our sleeve, but it's no. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm not sure if it's one I want to do or not. Yeah, I can't even rock this, can I? If only I brought RCSA. Things are burning. No, this can't turn. Back. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. I mean, there's takeoff anyway. But this... We've got to go northeast now. Like this. If we manage to land this, I will be heartily impressed. We've got to go over here now. Activate navigation. So how are we going to get that thing landing better? Do you reckon we can make some like personally crafted legs? Like make them out of structural pieces? Ah, get my Kerbal out and try repairing the radiators. Smart man, smart man. Once we've hit cruising altitude, I will get that on the go straight away. We'll go that way a little bit more. Yeah, I didn't even think about whether you could repair them or not. You just found the best Delta V map so far. If you can, link it up, but I don't think you can. Try and find a way of getting it to us, buddy. I would be very, very, very interested to see that particular map. let's get some distance. Get some distance. Combined night delta VMAP. Okay, cool. Cheers, man. Thanks very much. I will check it out. Let's get a little bit more loft in that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, I decided to pull up a little bit just to get me like more lobbing up and down rather than flying straight towards it as fast as possible. I don't know whether that's going to make things better or not. I just thought it would get me around the planet a little bit quicker. Or around the moon, I suppose. Oh, we are off of target. Quick correction. Done. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. First off, welcome to my monitor. You don't see the recording bit there. Ah, this one. Okay, yeah, I've seen this. It's also got Outer Planets mod on there. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, that's very cool. Very, very cool. I was tempted to do an Outer Planets playthrough, or perhaps Galactic Neighborhood playthrough, or something like that. Probably more likely to be a Galactic Neighborhood. Okay, we wanted to get Valentina out. We wanted to see if we could repair these radiators, right? Aim, aim, aim. Can we just drift for a little bit? Yeah, no, it looks like not. Ah, that is actually more than a little bit of a shame, because that probably spells the end of this mission. We'll have a look. We'll see what we can do. Man, all because of those landing legs. And they are like the best landing legs we have available to us, so I'm not sure what we could do better than that. Could do some paragliding on the server. It's a good shout, man. It's a good shout. Man, we've lost most of our landing legs on this craft as well. Okay, there we go. Looking for about a 30-kilometer distance to start. Maybe a 35. Let's start slowing down now. And go for about there, so that we can start our downwards ascent slowing down. Actually, that's topping off pretty quickly there. Let's get a little bit closer. About that. Let's start slowing down now. I want to turn that way. Yeah, if I brought enough stuff, I wouldn't even need to mine. You're right. You're right. Am I looking for a close landing spot here? I think so. Almost definitely overshooting. Oh. Should have gone with my 35. But I was like, nah, I'm slowing down far too fast. I have to do a slight upwards turn again, looking at that. Maybe not even slight. Can we just stop crashing into the floor, please? Okay, I think we're gonna do it without killing ourselves. That would be nice. Helpful, you know. Alright, let's go. Come on, little engine. Got to get within a certain distance of this, unfortunately, and we are not within that. 3.7, 3.67. I'll watch how much Delta V I've got left and what it's going to take for me to get over there. That's a beautiful picture of Kerbin. You are right, buddy. I can't tell much from that. Okay, we're going to go radial out for the moment. We're going to drift closer. Okay, we are technically close enough now, so let's just stop. Is 8, 6, 8, 9 enough for a Kerbin Gilly Kerbin with Aerobraker Kerb? Ooh, I mean, like, maybe. I would normally take something about, like, a 12 for that, though. But, yeah, I mean, 8 should be good. Gilly's actually really close. It's not like you need many Delta Vs to land on the thing. Okay, we need to figure out which way the slope is going and put our landing legs down slope. If we can do that, we might be safe for a little bit. Man, how far away are we from the floor? Looking close. Oh man, we're actually quite a distance away. Eleven, 10. Let's go at 10 meters per second until we hit the floor. Wow, I mean, not till we hit the floor, but until we hit like 100 meters per 100 meters, that would be good, right? Just kind of balancing this. You can kind of see my throttle up and downing over that side. If I do this, that should help a little bit more. We're down to about 200 meters per second. Super worried about this landing. When I get down to 100, we're just going to crank the throttle enough to bring us to about 2 meter per second descent, something like that. That's still 50 seconds, though. I'm not sure whether that's what I want. Let's now come out of here and oh, suddenly out of fuel. Oh, suddenly can't EVA and decouple. There we go. Well, does that count? I don't think that counts. Man, this is such a hard mission. I don't get it. It's just go to the moon, land 3 times. What's hard about going to the moon and landing 3 times? I don't know. I suddenly want to play some bowling with this, though. Is there any way we can up the ejection force? Oh man, right. I'm gonna go spend 2 minutes playing in Sandbox to do some bowling, whilst I try and think of a way of doing it. Anyone got any ideas of what a good way of doing this is? Obviously, like, is my entire mission concept flawed? Is that? Remember that time when you tried to murder? Well, yeah. Oh man, this is quite the rolling ball here. Should we speed this up a bit? I cannot move faster than ×2. I beg to differ. If we zoom out, that wobble becomes less. Man, what is this? $9007 with baguette strapped to the outside. I mean, maybe. Is that supposed to be a 909? Turn on the lights. Trying a polish style mission with orbital refuel in between. Yeah, that might work. That might very well work. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording here. Space, quit. Right, how fast can we get that being flown out? I just want to check this out here. Just want to check. Bloody fun times load. There's got to be like some sort of cannonball effect we can take advantage of here, right? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm also crack a window a little bit. Oh, thinking about a mission got me hot. Got me hot. All right, space plane hangar. We want to start with one of these. Yeah, indeed, facing that way. Now this has its own decoupler, right? Force percent 100, right? Let's put another decoupler behind that and see if that's any more powerful. What's the max power we got? 250, 150. Okay, so that's probably the max power we're gonna get. Is that the same up here? 250. Okay. Be gone with you. Now over here we want something structural to just kind of hold on to that. We're going to get any sort of distance on this at all. Here's the... No, oh, that's disgusting. You. Let's try that. Launch. Whatever. Come on, load. Oh, look, we're here. Okay, that's good. What happens if I just go... Let's try that again, shall we? Let's get my staging right. Let's get my staging right. So an Apollo-style launcher with a massive, like, in... Nah, that was pitiful. There is nothing to work on there. Because the problem is my landing, right? And the problem is definitely my landings. Did I just hit continue instead of restart? Does anyone want to join DMP after the stream with Discord? I'm okay for now, buddy. I've got... Ooh. What are we doing up here? Oh, do we get another go? Do we get another go? Alright, let's try this landing again. I don't think it's going to work out any better, though. I don't think it's going to work out any better. What did I say? 35, right? Go. See how this goes. Decoupler and don't separate from... Yeah, okay, alright, we'll try that in a sec. Yeah, because stack separated does both sides, doesn't it? Alright. Let's go from up high. The other option, of course, is to give it some propulsion, some propulsive force, like a rocket behind it. We probably want the rocket on the clamps, right? The clamps, because then it would be like throwing it rather than it launching itself. I think that would be cool. That would be cool. How do we then make a bowling rig? Didn't someone do this? Who was it who did this? Like Danny or someone like that. They set up an entire bowling alley on the runway. I'm sure someone did this. Are we gonna stop exactly in the right place? I mean, that would be so cool. Cubics off. All right. See you in a sec, buddy. Come on, stop me. Stop me! Okay, stopping more, stopping more. I mean, how far do I need to... Because if I try and slow down too early, then we're hovering above the surface, and that just leads to trouble. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, please. Please be good. Please be good. We've got to literally just come in and touch the floor, right? I don't know how far off the floor I need to like start slowing myself down at. Oh god, we're still so high up. We're at least 600 meters off the floor, right? Maybe I should be doing this from inside. I like 10 meters per second as a descent speed. It's not too fast, and I can. Oh, here goes. Okay, we got a little bit more. Oh no! How far away is the floor? No. Oh, it's been a long time since I've been bouncing above the floor like this. Wow. Come on, settle me out. Alright, okay, alright. That's kind of better. That's kind of better. I blew up the drill! No! When did that go? I'm composed, I'm fine. There's no problems here. Well, I can't even get back to the surface. We got some crazy times, guys. Hey Matt, how's it going there, buddy? Oh, I thought this was it. I thought we were done. Oh. Alright. Reset and start again. Let's restart and start again. This machine's going to be the death of me. It's going to drive me insane. It's going to be a death of my mental state. Oh, we've only got an hour left. I don't know if I can completely redesign and do the mission. I'm probably going to spend the next hour just redesigning the ship. So I should have the bottom. Can we get back, please? We should still have that bottom lifter stage fine. That seemed fine. That could get me up and get me going where I want it to be. I just need to build something that's kind of a mid-tier mining vessel, right? That's what I need. Something that's relatively easy to fly around, probably powered by the. Go to player 2 and tell you have a mental boo-boo. It's alright. She'll cuddle me as I cry myself to sleep later. She's busy killing zombies at the moment. She's not interested in my rocket failures. Oh wow! Seriously, have we crashed? What's going on here? I've not had a crash message. I've tapped it twice now. Just oh. Dear squad, your game's broken. I mean, we can wait for no. Don't wait for the program to respond. Let's just get this going. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Again, something provided by my lovely patron Zed. There, he made this beautiful thing. I think that tried to censor you for the weird weird language you were using. Unless you're trying to pig Latin. I say gay, Uye, Edne, AA, rocket tray. Really? Are you detecting sarcasm? There's no sarcasm, buddy. Wait, why isn't this loading? I thought we were there. Yeah, I was never very good at pig Latin. Like swap some bits around and oh man, what's going on with my PC all of a sudden? says only one, but they might be trying to say two. I don't know what it is. I bet Windows is trying to update in the background again. Please give... Where's my task manager? You, come here. Where are you? Let's have a look. Check my network traffic. Let's see what's going down. Windows push notification. I'm alright for that, thanks. I think I'll just end task on that one. WSA apps? App 10? No, that sounds like something that can disappear as well. When in doubt, just shut down random Windows processes and see if your computer crashes, right? I mean, that's... What could possibly go wrong with that scenario? Microsoft account sign-in assistance, error reporting. I mean, we don't need error reporting, right? I think search filter host and search protocol host. Nah, I don't want those either. Okay, there we go. I have completely gutted out my copy of Windows to try and make Kerbal run a little bit smoother there. That should hopefully help. Hopefully. Let's get rid of all these. Hey, my mouse is back now. Great. Omie, KSC, Way, Ave, AA, Omplay. So there are two ways to survive a zombie apocalypse: being on the ground and trying to survive by hiding and killing, or just going to space. I mean, like, honestly, the best way to survive the zombie apocalypse is obviously moon-based, right? You are totally fine. True that. I mean, everyone says, you know, underground bunker, what a great way to go down it, but bodies roll downhill. Alright? So at any point your bunker could be breached, and through the natural act of diffusion zombies would end up in your base. So I don't think an underground bunker's the way forwards. Almost the same could be said for anything on stilts. You know, the zombies would end up breaking the... Listening to Twitchi try and speak pig Latin is hilarious. Hey, throw up whatever you want, I'll try and pronounce it. Alright, that's all my hot chocolate gone. Play mission. Z. Just restart. Just restart. Just start. Alright, so we don't take don't take the tourists first. Not really, you could run out of supplies. Mars is better. I think Mars will probably have the same issues of supplies as the Moon. At least on the Moon, you could kind of mount missions back to Earth to try and salvage the stuff. Yeah, like a six-month mission just to go and pick up some Twinkie bars. Twinkies. I don't eat any Twinkies either. From what I'm aware, Twinkies are horrible anyway. Should we start with this one today? I think we'll start with this one today. I don't want Do I want monoprop? Why has it got liquid fuel in it? Oh, because it's supposed to have its own launch system, right? Hey, Lance Strider, how's it going, buddy? How am I feeling? I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing better than I was at the weekend, very much. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I'm currently frustrated, exasperated, hot under the collar because of this mission that Zed's given us. Yeah, as Zed says, I'm going insane. We've literally just launched. Don't save this for now. The version 5, 1.5 million's worth of credits to go to the moon and go around and do some funny stuff, right? Oh man, it's tough. It's actually really tough. But I'll get there. I think what I'm going to do, I like this landing stage here. I think maybe put some more landing legs. I don't know if that's actually the smart plan here. Let's do this. Let's go there. There. I think the problem is that whenever one of them individually touches down... Oh, look at this. Spring strength and damper strength. Get those up high. Oh, man. Oh, do we want the damper strength down so it gives a bit? I don't know. Let's see what these would be. I think the only thing you're missing is an insane laugh. I'm not very good at those either. Let's go from you. Let's make this the main part. You? Okay. I'm going to do something weird. We're going to... Oh. Oh, how is that even attached? What? Oh. What's it done here? It doesn't know how to deal with it. Okay, that's actually really interesting. Really, really interesting. I'm just going to take everything away from this, I think. That is obviously the main part. Let's do this. Okay, we can base... Oh, hello. Hello, how long have you been there? Hi. I'm guessing this is how I was attaching stuff to the base plate. Yeah, it must have been. Okay, that's kind of smart. That's kind of smart. Even if I do say so myself. Let's go from that one. Can we land on just one of these, do we reckon? Something like this. Well, no, I can't pronounce anything in Windings. I am legit stumped by this mission at the moment. Legit stumped by this mission at the moment. Oh yeah, we don't have the up and down coupling, do we? That's kind of why I was taking this. No, not this. These. Let's take this one. We want to, of course, have the ISU being used, because that's the thing that we need to have. We can get a little adapter in to make that work. Let's get a bunch of these around the outside so we've got some things to drill with. I don't think that's going to get down low enough. How do we attach some more stuff to that to get down? What about doing Apollo style? Of course, yeah. We've got coupling. All right. Let's do. So we would need the refuel stage here, right? Let's just go for full blown. No, not like that. What size does this go from? 215. Nope. Gotta find the right size tanks. Bit of a problem at the moment. Those are just big, right? Oh no, those are right. Okay, we'll take a bunch of these. Maybe we want to have throwaway tanks. Right, we'll have a bunch of these, right? And then we'll top it with... Is that the right size? That is the right size. Okay, so that's like our international fuel bit. Hey Sir Steve, how you doing? This bit is going to get left in orbit. Somehow. Somehow, somewhen, somehow. We'll put that there. We'll even take extra fuel with us. How about that? That sounds like a plan to me. What would be the best way of putting extra fuel? I don't know. I don't know. Is it weird to appreciate somebody suffering? I mean, like, kind of. No, I understand that. I understand that. Oh man, that's a little bit overkill right there. Let's try that, and then move these going inwards. Like, this mission is tough. I honestly thought that I would have like one go to find out what I needed to do, and then I'd kind of like nail it next go. You know. Turns out that's not quite how it's going. Okay, so that drains inwards like that. I mean, beautiful aerodynamics on the go there. Do we want to get just something like this on the bottom of these just to bulk it out? I think we do. Let's do like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's get some struts on the go. I want to get strutted up from two places. I want to make sure that these guys are pretty solid here, and then at the same time... Oh, they got that. They're there already. Ignore me. Ignore me. This needs to come up here like that. Okay, alright, cool. That should now have everything. Currently pondering what to do for next video. This. This mission. Oh my. Now, we want to put another one of these on top. Now this is where we want the ISU and stuff like that. So if we put that there, we then want some engines around the outside that's going to land us. Yeah, these, of course. We're going to be on the moon, so it should be all right, right? Yeah. We'll see. We'll save this. We'll pull this off. We'll see if it's got what we need. I don't think it's got the thrust, but it might have the ISP. Let's have a look. 320. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's not the 412 of this, but that's not too bad. What is that compared? Oh, these are the only radials we've got. 250, 320. I mean, I can attach vectors, but they're 315. They're not quite as good. Okay, yeah, we're going for these. I might need some more. I might. Ah, so this mission, buddy. Zed has created a mission where you go to the moon, land at 3 separate spots, then you take back off and go to orbit. I think you then go to Kerbin, where you deliver another station and get someone and get the tourist to the station. But the first job is definitely going to the three different launch sites. Does that look like it's terrible? It does kind of look like it's terrible. ISU is needed. I mean, we could put that there, connect that to that, and then just kind of shrink the whole lot down. Right, so the next thing that's definitely missing, now if I remember, this is not version 5. Let's do something before that gets overwritten. Save that. Okay. I need an ungodly number of these radioisotope thermal generators. I do that, and I pull this out to here. Okay, so let's run some numbers quick in our heads. This here needs 30 a second. 30 a second. Is that consistent across? That is consistent across. To get power from these, 0.8. Oh gosh. I might just actually get the calculator out. I could sit here and try and work it out. You know, we're only 0.2 off of 1, so we're going to need more than 30 and stuff like that. I'm just going to go 30 divided by 0.8, and I'm going to get that I actually need 37.5 of them. So that should be fine. What have we got here right now? You could go and launch a fuel tank and go back and launch a capsule. Misa appreciating you, sir, Twitchi. You're sir making me a smile when Misa watching you, sir, streams, sir. Obviously in Gungan. You know, you can just tell a language when you see it. We'll go for 3. So it's 3. That's 6, obviously. Oh man, am I about to like bust out my 6 times table and show you how bad I am? 12, 18. Do I want 2 of these, right? I want 2 stacks of what I've just put down. Okay. We'll come round this away. Okay, that should be enough to power what we got going. And then send them to the space station. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's rotate this down. I'm just gonna sink them in like that. It's more for looks than anything, because like them sticking out like that. I suppose it does give a bunch of aerodynamic drag that I'd rather not have whilst coming up through the atmosphere. But it's actually more just to make it look a little bit better. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's get some landing legs on it. Like that there. Oh no. Please. Please. That and that. Is that going to be good enough? I honestly don't think it is. We'll do that. I don't think this has got enough fuel to actually go anywhere. If I was to now go, hey, reroute to this. Yeah, and we take this. Is this going to break it? Is this going to break it? Let's save. Just break this here. Okay, Delta V, 1,800, not too bad. What's my to wait on the moon? Actually, this is alright. This is alright. We can live with it. I was a little bit worried that it just wouldn't be good enough. Start retracted, start retracted. Let's put all these up. A little bit of a shame that every time I landed on the moon I ended up breaking this. Alright, is there anything I'm missing? Need the drill. Okay, yeah, that would actually make sense. In line with this bad boy here. Can I aim my camera at that? Is that a thing? No, not in this. Okay, let's just kind of drag that over here. The problem was, of course, I need to figure out how to put them further down. Can I attach the drills to that? This is my question here. It's in utility, not science, utility, drill. Can I attach it? No, it won't let me attach it. That's a little bit of a shame. I was hoping that we could use it like a structural block. Can you please just put that there? Maybe we can just break everything. Pop that like this. Zoom right in. Parachutes, yeah. It is 2 separate missions, but you got to do it in the same launch. Can I please have that back? Look, I want you to disappear. Thanks. You to come back. I don't know how many times I can press Control Z. It's not working. All right. I want that. That's good. And I want those engines back, if I could, please. Like that. Okay. This one here, the Convertitron 125, Matt. Yeah, I do need that, but I'm on it, so thanks. Deploy the drill. That goes that far down. Extend that. Okay, we need to somehow maybe move all the legs up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to move all the legs up just a little bit. Which is not what I want to be doing, really, because I'm never going to get them all right. They're all going to end up off-center from each other. And we're going to end up with more explodey parts. But that... Retract. The biggest thing I'm worried about is these parts here not having the oomph to stop us at the moon enough. RCS. RCS is the next thing. Also, we haven't got any like this. I don't know. We'll figure that out. No, that's close, but not quite what I'm after. Oh man, I could hack. Well, not hacks this, but we could. No, not that part. This part here. Just gotta bring that up to me. Suddenly, ISU completely missing from the game. If I come in here and go actions, U. Toggle converter. No, not on my stage. Please. Toggle converter. There we go. On number 5. Let's put that in the mission. 5 toggle liquid/ox production. We badly need radiators. Radiators. Thermal radiators. Now it turns out these, I mean, that looks big, but they're even bigger than they look. So turn these this way, but at the same time I want a little bit more upwards tilt if possible. Okay, so then if I extend it, that's alright, and then it also rotates around. So let's go with that. That is... Don't forget the parachutes. Your legs are definitely not all the same level. Are they not? That one there is not. Yeah, okay, these two on this side are not. Cool. 2. What are we on? Absolute? Yeah. There we go. Now they are. Okay, cool. What's missing? There's always going to be something that I've forgotten. Parachutes. Cool. Thanks. I only got tiny ones, but they will do. I'll put them there and have some Mark IIs. No, I only want them like that and that. Can we get in closer? Please. Let's bring it like that. Turn them that way. I'd actually rather it was mirrored rather than some radial. Okay, so that's that. Look at him, looking mean. This guy's not going to be able to get out of here. That is a big problem. Okay, now they can. Sure, we're going to break all sorts of stuff for all other reasons, but that... Is that worth a first test? Anybody see any reason not to test? I don't see a reason yet. Last half hour to find out why this is broken. That's why. I haven't got any people in there. As long as they're part of the same craft, if they intersect, they won't break each other. If they were part of different craft, then yes. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Matt. And yes, if this was real world, yes. But right now, we're all right. I hope you have enough RCS to read. RCS. Who needs RCS for redocking? And so there's a little trick you can do if you don't have any RCS, where you use your engines to make yourself as slow as possible. Oh, wait, no, I need to go backwards, don't I? Yeah, okay, I've got that. RCS, let's turn that off so I can save that for the reversing feature I was about to say. What you could do is get yourself stopped relative to each other, make your two docking ports look at each other, and then burst towards ever so slowly, and then use the target one down here to keep yourselves aligned and looking at each other. That would even work even if you push yourself with the engine to begin with and then turn around halfway through. Yeah. So I think we're alright there. I think we're alright. Okay, let's see how badly this explodes via the magic of time warp. I've had this happen a couple of times to me. Just like to spend a second or two slowing down through the time warp so the jump isn't quite too much for the physics simulation. Doesn't always work out, but okay. Let's see how horrifically off center we are with this. I can go there. All right, 3, 2, 1, punch. Okay, it's no heavier than the last. Well, it's a little bit heavier than last time, but that should be alright, right? That should be fine. That should be fine. We're going to ever so slightly go sideways, and we go north or south? South. And sideways and backwards. Okay, like that. That is where I want to be. Let's reset the SAS so that it knows that's where I want to be. Burning through fuel a little bit too fast there. Let's bring down my burn rate. As long as we don't drop below 1G, we're fine. I just don't want this engine running out before this solid fuel here. Let's. I wasn't certain that you could actually do this when I tried it. When I just did it then, but it turns out, yeah, that's great. So that's pretty cool. Let's make sure we're facing prograde and just start easing ourselves through. The first person to finish this mission gets an internet cookie and the bragging rights. I tell you what, really is. All right, there goes the solids. Let's keep pushing it up. I mean, if nothing else, I might just release a video going on about how hard this mission is. It's like, oh my god, guys. I watch it 15 minutes after I release that video, so I want to be like, yeah, I did it, it's alright, it's easy. There is no one on the server anymore. That's fair, that happens, Cubic. Right now, we're all trying this mission at the moment. If you want to have a crack at this mission, drop into my Discord. You'll find Zed pushing his wares everywhere around the server, which is more than fine. I would like to see people get this. I really would. I'd like to see what mission profile people use. You know, what plan? How do they do it? Do they do this multiple stops like me? Do they do everything in just one massive hit? I mean, that would be good. I don't have the DLC. Oh, that is a shame, Cubic. That is a shame. Plan Strider's like, I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it's easy. I was part of that crew when I started. So yeah, no worries. How can it be hard? It's just a couple of landings on the moon, right? I'm so used to oh, that sounded like we ran out of fuel somewhere. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. So right now, all we're doing is burning on these Vector engines here and our 4 Mammoth engines, which I think are actually that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. We're bringing our Apple apps up to 150 to meet up with this as per last time. That's my ascending node right now. That's a 1 degree difference. That's alright, I can deal with it. Oh no, Zed, you made it. I couldn't claim ownership of it. I mean, I'll definitely help you push it though. That is a thing. I mean, like, guys, this mission's so hard. Check out the dictator. Can you imagine putting a mission on a CD and breaking it? This mission! Ah! Smack it with a hammer. Yeah, maybe. I'll go buy a cheap memory stick from somewhere. 136, 137. We nearly leant over. Oh, is my Apple apps actually going to touch the Apple apps this time? Nah. We're a little bit too high for that. 145, 147, 149. Stop. Nope. Press full throttle instead of stop. Okay, Apple apps. Add maneuver. Let's do this. To about there. Wow, to about there. No, that's my inclination. I didn't want that. Yeah, there. That's the burn I want to do right there. Can you get community missions? Yes, I can. Or anybody with the DLC can. Anybody with the DLC has access to missions. It's just a little file that you open up your KSP folder, you find the folder saying missions, you drop it in there, you click the play missions button in the menu, in the KSP menu, and you go like that. It's great. I love it. Alright, let's just thrust this right the way down so we can use our vector engines to push us. I've been doing this a fair bit actually. It's useful. It's useful. Okay, now we turn this back. Estimated burn 11 minutes. Wow. Wow. Oh, that was a little too soon. Let's turn the gimbal back down. No, let's thrust gimbal back down. There's nothing worse than having unlimited vectors. Totally messes up any orbital plans you had. Is this going to burn out well? Still feel like we're all over the shop. It's a little bit better. What? Get back there, sir. Get back there. What is going on? Anybody else seeing a problem here? Who else wants to be on the first mission to Mars in 2022 or be a part of the colonizer mission? I'd rather be the 2024 mission. Like, those first people that go to Mars are gonna have a tough life. Have a severely tough life. Do I not actually have any SAS on this mission? Is this why this mission is broken? Have we already figured it out? Have we already figured it out? I think maybe there is. Okay, alright. Revert to last spawn. I really thought that last build was going to have it. Like, the build we started with. The build we started with. Like, I had done all this part of the mission beforehand. You know, all the testing to see if we can actually get to the moon and stuff. No, look, there is the thing that I'm after there. Okay, so we obviously need... No. We obviously need more. Alright, we need more... pitch authority, that's the word I'm looking for. So let's pop those there. No. There. Okay, do you reckon we need some nose cones here? Something to make them look a little bit better? I mean, if we go from... Did that click or not? No. Okay, that's too big. What about this one? It's a little bit better. Let me just kind of close the fairing up. There we go, look at that. It actually looks like we have a proper stage there. We could put stuff under there, I'm not sure what. BFR's launching next year. Properly looking forward to that. I would like to see it happen, but People like me and Landstrider, we've been promised spectacular space missions in the past. And they very rarely show up. Very rarely show up. So I'm just putting a small, like, station keeping module on the top of each of these so that we can try and fly to it if it needs to be. Reinstalling KSP might find some time to play. If Landstrider, if you find some time to write some missions, always up for doing a mission from a friend, you know. No, cancel, save it. Always up for doing missions from anybody, to be honest. I think any mission proposed by anybody is going to be pretty good. Let's get Jeb and Bill out. Put Valentina and Zed back in. Still feel like we're missing something. Just trying to put my finger on it, and I cannot. I mean, we've got the Convertitron and the Drill-O-Matic. Oh, Martin Corson, I am sorry, man. I did not see your name on that list there. I did not see it. How are you doing? It has been some time. I hope you have had a lot of good things happen to you in between last time we spoke and now. Maybe because I wish everybody had a lot of good things happen to them between last time we spoke and now. We go this way and we go north. Maybe we got a little bit more SAS power now. I feel like we have. I feel like we have. Oh, frames. You know it'll be an Eve mission if I make it. That's fine. That's also a really good idea. I'm up for difficult missions that I can grind out all week and go, oh, you know what, I can't do this and walk away. But that's alright, I'll try the week after. I really thought I was going to have this mission done today. I was like, yep, I've tested out all the places. I just need to put some bigger landing legs down. Turns out those landing legs were bad. Should I send this to Scott? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, are we not on the line here? I know. I kind of feel like what I need to do is sit down and write out the Delta V requirements for each part of the mission and just make a giant stack. But honestly, I am super not sure. Like, could anybody land this on the moon without blowing up your engines? Actually, yeah, maybe. I used to land bigger stuff than this nowadays, but I don't know. Like, are things more explodey than they used to be? I don't remember those landing legs being quite so splodey as they are now. They are super splody. Well, when I touched down with this middle stage in the last version of the mission we were doing, my landing legs, we were coming down at less than 1 meter per second, right? And the landing legs just exploded. Just exploded. We are down far too far. Oh well, sideways we go. This means we're going to have an efficient launch, right? That's how that works. Let's just kind of pull our nose up a little bit so we can get a little bit more upwards velocity on the go. But shouldn't need too much because we are already... Oh no, let's zoom out like that rather than pressing M again. We're already 32 kilometers up, so the majority of the air is underneath us. Yeah, it might be too much weight, but at the same time I then put, like, what, eight landing legs on a side? Was it on a... No, it was 4 on a side. So that would have made 12 in total. Yeah, I used to be able to, like, stack stuff up like that, and that would be fine as well. Right, prograde, else we're going to blow up when we drop those tanks. If there's anything I know... This Apollo style should solve the problem. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Ah, my my fairings just popped. I wasn't planning to pop those at any time, like, at all, ever. I definitely turned this over too much, but that's fine. We're definitely going to get up there. There is no way we're not going up. I don't want to say that. So it's always this time that I wish we had a physics warp that wasn't quite as janky as it was. Because right now I'd like to speed up my time a lot. But I don't think that's really going to work out. These thrust limiters are down. Let's pop those back up. Tell me that that's not just... Oh, it is just this one side. That's why it spun me out so badly last time. Thrust limiters in individual engines. Okay, so that should now be all of them. That's slightly annoying because the gimbal is across all four. That'll be why I'm not turning... Alright, I see what happened there. I see what happened there. So I must have hit thrust instead of gimbal on the last setup. Yeah, look, see, that goes across all of them. This is quite the climb. It's quite the climb. I was kind of expecting this to be... Oh, wow. Much more east than south now, if you could, please. .6, 108, 109. Let's bring this up to 150 and then we'll sort out this horrendous launch. Imagine if it was evil and exploded one of your parts mid-mission. I know, right? Though I'm wondering whether we can do... So you guys might remember that I was working on the secret agent missions, where you like start with a secret agent up in a space station, have various types of missions to go around and do. I was thinking some sort of sabotage mission would be fun, where you like you parachute your secret agent Kerbal in, and you try and then you walk up and like press a bit, or like just be within a certain area, and then like parts of the base that you're going to visit will start exploding and you've got to like run away and get into a ship to fly away while other people try and track you down. I think that might be a bit much for what the mission system can do, though. I have big ideas and I'm not sure whether the mission system can keep up. Right, estimated burn 22 seconds. That should be not too much problem. You are a generous god. You are indeed, Zed. You are indeed. Right, last 10 minutes. Should be able to get to the moon and find out why we can't do the moon mission. Let's warp over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna full go. This will sort itself out. Easy enough. Easy enough. Alright, let's try and get a periaps of 150. It should be nice and simple. Oh, wow, I mean, are we going to end up with our apoaps over there? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rainy day in England. Just looked outside. Oh, well, that was good enough. 1 degree is good enough. I thought that was a terrible launch. What? I thought we were going to get badly penalised for that launch. I'm just going to get Valentina out. We're not going to let go this time. We're going to get back inside, though. All right, it's good to know that we can actually do that. I was a little bit worried that that would be... what's the word I'm looking for? Obstructed. Okay, add manoeuvre, go out. Let's find that moon somewhere, if we can. Please, come on, give it. Do we just want to swing up and over a bit more, or do we want to wait? Oh, there, one orbit. I'll wait one orbit. Let's just warp here and warp again. We create an AI and now he thinks he's God. I mean, the worst things that an AI could think he is. Every time you complain, we change something about the mission, I go ahead and add more stuff. I mean, like, you know, super intelligent AI. You don't get much more godlike than that. Not like IRL. I don't know if RL's the right arena for that. But, you know, come on, swing yourself around. I'm just waiting for this little marker here to match up with this little marker here, and then I'm going to hit warp to next maneuver node, and it should be amazing. Oh, you do not have the DLC? Ah, fair enough, Landstrider. Fair enough. Yeah, if you purchased it I think it was pre-major release, they would have given you the DLC for free. I I'm going to have to go find out, because I purchased mine. I was going to purchase mine no matter what anyway, because I've had so much time and money out of KSP that I thought it would be a bit cheeky not to. I'll have to go see if I've got a free copy of the DLC for a giveaway. I mean, that would be pretty good, right? What could we do for a competition? For the DLC, I don't know. That's one to think on there. Because what I'd want to do is be like, hey, make me the best mission, and the one that makes me laugh the hardest, I'll give away a copy of the DLC to. But if they've made a mission, they've got the DLC, you know. So yeah. I mean, yeah. Maybe the first competition should be best idea for a competition wins a game. I'm definitely up for like giving back to you guys that are here every week. You know, that's a must. That is a must. Okay, let's warp here. Because, you know, you guys don't have money for video games, but literally that is all I spend my money on. So I'm sure we could come to an arrangement somewhere along the line. I'm so bad at coming up with ideas for competitions. Turns out it's quite a hard thing to do. I think you should give away the mission to a person that solves the paradox of creating missions without the DLC. Man, once again, the AI coming through with the super smart ideas. It just like learned to encode it all in the text program, in a text program. Like that would, like if anybody did that, I'm just like, hands down here, take the game. I don't care anymore. Let's swing this about a little bit. Alright, if you're just going to code it, there's a thing called Contract Configurer. There's a mod, sorry, called the Contract Configurer, which, oh my god, is like unless you know the basic ideas of coding, like you're just not going to be able to get it. I don't know which way we're doing. Oh, we're at the point where they've all swapped around. I see. Okay, like that. That's what we want. That's the maneuver I want. It's gonna be the burn. If you do a Factorio series, would you make it multiplayer? Yes, but not open multiplayer. I would get people like Zed and Landstrider in. I hate to say it, but people that I know can make a good video. Another three's not here, so I'll mention that this is why I don't keep jumping into voice chat with another three, because unfortunately I don't think he makes the best audio content. It's not his fault, it's just the way he talks, you know. What am I doing here? I am being ready to burn in a few seconds, very shortly. Here we go. We are at full throttle. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh no, this is a much smaller engine than that one. The time was not right. Oh! I think we'll be okay though. I think we'll be okay. I am noticing this mash of stuff up here. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, actually, we don't want to do any of this. How do I lock this? There was a way of locking this. Can anyone remember? Because I do not. Yeah, Landstrike, it's not too... The main problem with Contract Configurer is that, like, say you want to go to a certain biome. You want them to go to a certain biome. You go, alright, I can't remember the exact wordage, but, you know, go to biome, and then you've got to put a word in. And obviously with all coding, caps, white space, all these things are very important, yeah? So you should have a nice list of all the biomes somewhere, right? No, you gotta sit there and like look through thousands of log files and module manager bits just to try and find some reference in some other mod somewhere to the biome you're trying to talk about. Or if you want to like make something dependent on a part, you've got to go digging through your part files to find out what the config file for that part file calls itself. It's about as intuitive as a frying pan to the face, you know. But you know, that's coding. And you'd think there'd be some lovely resource online if you like, you know, contract configure a resource biome list or something like that. But no, that's not there either. This is possibly a lost cause here. See you later, Matt. That was good to see you, buddy. It was good to see you. Thanks for popping by. It's always a good day when you show up. Always a good show. Yeah, kind of used to that. Yeah. Okay, are we going to be able to make this so we've still got my parry apps like somewhere close to where I want to be? I'm just waiting for this Apple apps to come over here. If we're not close enough at that point, I forgot that this burn was going to be so slow compared to the others. What we got? We've got this node here that's going to make it all better. This one here, all better, somehow. Just a simple burn like that. Though I say simple, nothing's quite that simple in this mission yet. This one should be a little bit easier than that. I should have been able to do it on that single burn. Earlier on whilst doing it I did, but managed to mess it up a little bit this time. Really doing a 90-degree turn, yeah. I've been a coder since the Apple IIe was a thing. Yeah, that was a home computer of choice. Man, like, they were literally teaching me that in what, BBC? No, we had the BBCs in primary school, which I know you guys know nothing about, but they basically partnered up with what's his name? Sinclair. I can't remember his name. But anyway, Sinclair was a guy who did a lot of like UK-born computing appliances and stuff like that, and he partnered up with the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, to bring a bunch of computers, and I mean like an absolute metric buttload of computers to local schools, and we were practicing on that. They like had orange keys and stuff. It was really weird. But then after that, Apple was the thing that got brought into everybody's school. No, and they never really taught anybody well enough how to use the BBC. Because obviously they were just throwing them into like what we call primary school. I don't know what you guys call primary schools, but the first school we go to, not kindergarten, because we call that like nursery. But like the first one where you start like formalized, tested learning, right? But of course none of the primary school teachers knew anything about computing, because they're just here to try and teach these little kiddies some life skills. Yeah. Elementary, there you go. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, which obviously like none of these guys knew computing that well. Like if you were lucky, someone in the school, the entire school, knew roughly how to even log on to their thing, you know. But most of the time, the kids knew what they were talking about before the teachers did, because, you know, that's how technology works. You know, the kids always know more than you do. Alright, are we getting this in the right place now? Yeah, give or take. Give or take. How's this going? I think it's going rather well, actually. Could definitely be going worse for me. Oh man, I'm blast a spring through my window there. I don't know what it is, but there's something about spring that makes me want to go play Skyrim. Oh, you should get outside. Go play an RPG. Oh, the views, the vistas. And that's what's wrong with the world today. Alright, how far off am I of getting this right? The height's good. The heights are... yeah, they're alright. Let's go from this node here, add maneuver. We'll do a little bit of a tweak, and then we'll probably get there. At least you're having fun. It's true. To be fair, I have fun no matter what I'm doing. A long time ago, I decided that like not having fun's not worth it. So many things come along and try and ruin your time, but it only ruins your time if you just let it ruin your time. If you're like, whatever, let's have fun anyway. You generally have fun anyway. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's warp a little closer because we're like 5 seconds away. Sound effects. Rocket sound effects. Okay, so that should be 0-0 now, right? Yeah, look at that. Brilliant. It's good enough. Alright, fine. Cool. It's good enough. Let's get out and get back inside. I'm bored. Alright, that's fine. Right, should we... We're just going to leave this here now, right? We're going to decouple. There goes kindergarten, elementary, middle, high, college, McJob. See, now we go... So this is always weird, because what you guys call college, we call university. And like our college is your high school. Apart from your guys' high school is compulsory, if I remember correctly. Whereas our college is not compulsory. And yeah, it all gets a little bit weird because we use the same words for different things, and that's where I'm going. Should I just stop here? Just point my engine over that way, and
So ours has changed now. So the college sixth form thing is now compulsory unless you've been offered an apprenticeship.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, poor kids. Okay, so alright, turns out college, higher education is now compulsory unless you've been offered an apprenticeship where you get paid literal peanuts for going around and doing things. Oh, we have universities, but only the 1% are allowed to go there. Ah, fair enough. Well, we call what? No, what are they? Because we basically do have 2 tiers of uni. You got your polytechnics and stuff like that, which basically, if it has a weird word after it, it's not the hoity-toity universities. It's only if they call themselves such and such university that you're like, oh, it costs money to go there, does it? I mean, to be fair, it costs money to go to any university here, but some of them are a bit more achievable than others, shall we say? Well, you won't see me going to Oxford. I won't be going to Oxford University, but I could go to Oxford Brookes. That's the kind of yeah, and you just tell everyone you went to Oxford, and they're like, oh right, oh, okay. Oxford, by the way, is like 40 miles away from me. It's not that far, so it's a good what's the word? Like example. Though Oxford City itself, oh man, what a horrible place. Oh, it's not horrible. It's very, very. I'm not even sure how to word it. It's so old that it has its own thing on the go. You know, it's disgusting. I don't like it. It's so old it doesn't have a thing on the go. I think that's more what I'm trying to say here. It's still smouldering in the past. Yeah, or mouldering. We can get X-Files on it if we want. In the past, and just not. It's not a place you want to be anymore. It's just this horrific old town that's only built for old people. Anyway, I only have half the year to finish my education. I'll get my diploma and be certified programmer, but the best part didn't cost me a dime because of this. Oh, dude, I tried to leverage the dyslexia. Not tried to, like, they diagnosed me with dyslexia when I was 12, which is late. Like, that is the wrong time to find out that you've got, like, something holding you back. But whatever, didn't care at the time. Hey, it's the Paul Keith Charlesworth, my friend. How are you doing there? But unfortunately, I was at school just a little bit before they started giving out laptops for people with learning disabilities. But yeah, Paul Keith, How you doing there, man? How you doing? You checking out the stream? You literally hear... Oh, wow, I have overrun. I have overrun. I should be finished now, but we're talking about how much of a horrible place Oxford is and stuff like that. I mean, Oxford's nice if all you want to do is sit on the river and maybe play some cricket. Like, even the shopping is just dire. Absolutely dire. You know, I'm not a shopper. Shopping is not the thing I want to do, but... Let's get this down to a 0 here. What? Better than yeah, no, actually Oxford is better than Newbury. Well, actually, no, I would put them on a par, mate. I would put them on the par. It's like going down to Torquay and you're like, yeah, it's nice, it's on the beach, it's on the seaside, but it is Newbury of the seaside. There is nothing going on. It's not like London, Bristol, Glasgow, Manchester, where you go there and no matter what day of the week it is, what time it is, if you want to go do something, you can go out and do it. In Newbury, you know, it drops past 5 o'clock in the evening, and you're like, well, what am I going to do now? I suppose I'll stream to people across the internet because there's nothing else to do in this town, you know? I could go to the cinema or one of the thousands of pubs. How many do we have? It's got to be at least 20. Yeah, for a city of 50, for a town of 50,000. I mean, the picture you're painting looks like the difference between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Yeah. Our retirement communities are over here. You get everything you can imagine for arts, crafts, recreation, exercise, and so I tell you what. So I did a lot of volunteering. They're called A2 Dominion. They're just a housing association, but they do a lot of work for the old people. But apart from every town will have several apartments for old people. Now imagine like the most terrible rundown hotel you can think of. About that sort of size, they just put a whole bunch of old people in it, and then in the what's called the day room, they occasionally get some poor soul who is being forced into slave labour because they're trying to claim a welfare check to go along and keep these people company. Be careful about fuel. Yeah, thanks, man. I think we should die actually. No, not bum wiping fun. That is specifically for like nursing staff. We were the people that went along and talked about the Grand National that was going down, or mostly talking about the old times. You know, you talk to them about their child. Everybody wants to talk about their child, even you and me, Charlie. We want to talk about what happened when we were young, right? It was literally just telling these guys about the BBC computers. So, like, just everybody wants to talk about their life, their childhoods, right? So you go along and make that a good thing for them. Oh, there's something wrong with these landing legs. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say, I'm going to go to the squad. I'm going to write down some bug reports and be like, look, I am landing at like 1 meter per second. There is no way these legs should be blowing up. Oh, that was so slow. So slow. But I'll see you guys on Saturday. Well, we're going to play on the multiplayer server, or maybe come up with a better mission. I mean, like, I'm not saying this mission's better, though, Zed, not even at all. Like, this mission is amazing. I can't do it with these legs. But we'll see you then, when we're going to do all of that. Bye!